the hell is going on? Hey.
So, kommen wir mal in die Mitte. Hi, willkommen bei Grillen, Chill, BBQ und Lifestyle. Heute mit Special Gast Ted Reed ist hier und Heiko natürlich, die Burger-Legende.
Hey, hey.
Und Ted grillt heute was und Heiko übersetzt alles. Und
teilweise.
Ja, wir schauen mal, wie es rauskommt. Ich freue mich, Ted. Vielen Dank, you're coming here.
I'm good to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
Happy to be here.
So, the stage is yours, Ted.
Genau.
Well, let's get cooking. You ready to cook?
Yes.
Everybody, grill, chill, have some fun? Well, we should always start off with a little beverage, so cheers, my friends. Let's have some fun tonight. We're going to make a burger, a pork burger. We're going to kind of change it up. I really don't know what I'm doing. We're going to have some fun, but we're going to make it tasty. We've got a Kamado Joe here. It's fired up. We're sitting at about 400 degrees.
Fahrenheit. So
Fahrenheit, 200.
200 Grad ungefähr. Nur ganz kurz, Ted hat mal gesagt, also wie gesagt, er braucht was Ordentliches zum Trinken. Wir machen einen Schweineburger. Es gab eine Zutatenliste. Es kann sein, dass er ein bisschen links und rechts abweicht, aber das ist normal. But just explain that you may vary a little bit.
Yes.
But okay, that's Ted.
But that's the way I cook. It's go with the flow. Because food has no rules other than to be delicious. That's its number one thing, is to make it delicious. So we have some fun. We're going to start with a cabbage. And why the cabbage? Because we need a little bit of cabbage. We're just going to cut it into four.
So hier, es geht jetzt los mit dem Kohl. Er wird vierteilt ihn jetzt erst einmal. Das Schneiden geht wahrscheinlich bei ihm etwas schneller als bei Anna. Okay, erst anrösten. Kommt jetzt auf den Grill.
Straight on in. You don't have to put any seasoning on it.
Einfach ohne Gewürz, einfach auf den Grill. Pick vielleicht alles mal auf die Grillkamera.
Ja.
Dass die Leute sehen, was hier passiert. Just for a moment.
Yeah.
Change camera to the grill camera. And then
They can
people
see.
see. Okay.
Good. All right. And then the onion.
Jetzt Zwiebel schneiden.
You're going to cut it down 3/4 of the way.
Und 3/4
Not all the way
reinschneiden.
through.
Und zwar ist es so, der Strunk ist nur auf einer Seite leicht entfernt, oben dran, und er schneidet es jetzt von oben 3/4 ein und legt sie auf den Grill. Ja, blooming onion, right?
It's like a blooming onion.
Okay. Wer schon blooming onion gemacht hat, kennt das Ganze.
Okay. This is really just to get a little bit of smoke. 3, right? See, 3, not 2.
Ja.
Okay, cut the bottom off. No, you want to be careful. You don't want to go all the way through.
Wie gesagt, wichtig ist darauf zu achten, nicht ganz durchzuschneiden, sondern nur ungefähr 3/4.
Close her down.
Ja, you can close it.
We're just going to put a little bit of the garlic. Okay.
Wir haben
Put it
hier
on the stone, but you can do it in a pan.
Speckstein, man kann auch in der Pfanne das machen zum Beispiel. Jetzt einfach ein bisschen Öl drüber und ab geht die Post. If I'm in your way, Ted, just let me know then.
I'll just plow you over. Okay, we're just going to fry off.
Of course.
And at the same time, we're just going to put some chilies. And get this. This is the prep. I don't want jalapenos today. Sometimes we need. Just close her down for a second. And let it go. While that's in there, we're going to make our burgers. This is very, very simple, okay?
Okay.
We're going to take one onion. You're going to dice it. Nice and fine.
Ohne die Finger abzuschneiden.
They're not in there. There you go. And one more. Just a little bit of
Smell is good
smell is good.
already.
The garlic. It's just a little bit of char. You're going to add a little bit of flavor to this. Okay. The onions, even you should notice they'll start to already start to open up.
Yeah.
And the cabbage, you just want to get a nice little bit of smokiness to it.
Okay.
And there's no need to add the fat to this. Okay, you don't want to over fat it. You'll get more flare-ups on your grill. And then we close her down.
Okay.
And just adjust. Now the garlic. Lots
Teddy?
of garlic. Ella, lots of garlic in here, folks. You need a fair amount. You put the amount that you like. Okay. Oh, there it is over there. Smash it down. You can do it in a food processor.
Ja, also
Okay.
Knoblauch einfach zerdrücken kann man auch im, man könnte jetzt auch im Mixer zerkleinern. Er schneidet es jetzt. Yeah, drink it before it falls down.
That's so tasty. A little bit of bourbon. Having a little libation.
Want some more?
Nope, I'm good. Gotta stay sober. Gotta know what's going on.
Of course.
Can't believe I'm in Switzerland. It's a pretty cool country.
Yeah, thank you.
They got a lot of watches and chocolate here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Everywhere you go, watches and chocolate. Watches and
mountains.
chocolate.
And cheese.
And mountains.
And cheese.
And cheese. Okay. Little fighter.
And guess what? Tomorrow we're going to Austria. And Italy. So
Italy.
South Tyrolia.
Austria and Italy. We were in
Where do we
Liechtenstein
go?
today.
Where do we go, Ted, tomorrow?
To the winter extreme. To the west, South Tyrol. In Italy. It's going to be cold. Okay, so take half this garlic, put it in with the ground pork.
Okay.
Okay? This other half of the garlic,
Auf die Seite.
just set it there.
Eine Hälfte Knoblauch ins Hackfleisch, andere Hälfte auf die Seite brauchen wir später noch. Und ein Layer Gloves auf.
That was okay.
Hier übrigens ein schöner Trick. Ted hat irgendwie 4 oder 5 Schichten Handschuhe übereinander. Und wenn die ersten versifft sind oder so nass sind, dass sie ihn stören, dann kann man eine Schicht ausziehen und hat immer noch frische Handschuhe drunter.
Salt and pepper.
Salz Pfeffer drüber jetzt. Bist du wieder auf der Grillkamera.
Close her down. Okay. Everything good there? Salt and pepper. Be generous with the amount of seasoning that you use.
Also großzügig würzen. Hier in dem Fall jetzt wirklich Salz Pfeffer nur.
Alright? That's all you need.
Okay.
Salt, pepper, onion, garlic, ground pork.
Ja.
Okay? Nice and easy, nice and simple. Okay? Get your hands in there. Mix it up.
Jetzt einfach kräftig durchmischen, das Ganze.
And you don't want to over mix, because the more that you mix, the more you extract the fat out of the meat. And you want to keep the fat in the meat, because the fat is the flavor. So you want your burger to have some moisture and some succulence.
Also alles zwar mischen, aber nicht zu stark. Das Fett soll noch drin bleiben, weil das Fett ist der Geschmacksträger. Wenn man das alles rausdrückt, aber dann schmeckt das Ding hinterher.
Get behind you. All right. Take an ice cream scoop. All right.
Eisportionierer und dann, wenn die hier ein paar Kugeln
So you can measure, but I just like to eyeball it.
Yep.
And you make it nice and round,
Yep.
like that. Back at once, put it down. We're gonna make 5-6 burgers tonight.
Okay.
These are all about 100 to 110 gram each, about 3.5, 4 ounces.
Children burgers.
Children burgers. Well,
Depends how many you eat.
it depends on how many you eat, and the other aspect about it is that when you go into a burger, really big burger's awesome, but by the time you get to the end of the burger, it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
But with a little burger, you can have 1 or 2 or 3, and
Very
that
big
burger's hot.
Depends how much you talk.
That's true too. That's true too. Or
Yesterday evening your one was cold because you were talking.
yeah, but I was having
But it was a
fun.
nice evening, yeah.
It was a nice time, right? 5, that's what I want. We'll give you that. Okay. So now, just lightly, just lightly here. I'm going to take those, okay?
Oh, this means you can use your new burger smasher.
Not yet.
Later.
Not yet.
But for those.
Not for these, but this is later. So first we shape. Okay?
Okay.
Shape and flatten.
Maybe you slow down a little bit, that the people can follow. Not everybody is a professional chef like you.
I know, I just cook, right? Okay, so you got your burgers made? Who's making burgers out there? We have people making burgers with us? Are they cooking? Are you having fun? All right? What you're going to do next?
Also Leute, ihr müsst einfach schnell sein. Weil er ist gerade im Flow.
Ja,
Wenn er im Flow
ja.
ist, er lässt sich nicht bremsen, wie ihr gerade gemerkt habt.
Okay, now you take the red onion
Okay.
and you set a red onion
On top of it.
on top of each one. Okay? And then you press. Just so that you can get that onion
In the
to
meat.
set into the meat.
Okay.
All right? Set into the meat.
Also jetzt werden hier die Zwiebelscheibe, die hier drauf wird, so angedrückt, dass er ins Fleisch ein bisschen reingeht und einfach ja, irgendwie fixiert ist und nicht einfach wegrutschen kann, wenn es nachher dann auf den Grill kommt.
Now, if I was at home, the next thing I would do, I'd put these in the refrigerator
Ja,
for an hour so
Yeah.
that they would rest. But at the same time, you take dill.
So, wenn man jetzt das vorbereiten würde und Zeit hätte, würde man die Patties jetzt in den
And you
Kühlschrank,
want
eine Stunde, 1,5 Stunden in den Kühlschrank einfach noch.
you want the dill to flavor just lightly. We're going to use this dill later on.
Okay.
But while it sits in the fridge,
You flavorize
and
them.
rests.
Yeah.
right, you're adding. But a lot of people don't like a big punch of dill. And so this just puts a nice little flavor on the outside of it. All right? And you let them
Also
rest.
so wird man sie jetzt dann in den Kühlschrank und einfach nochmal 1 Stunde bis 2 Stunden ruhen lassen. Einerseits kriegt man den Dillgeschmack rein, andererseits ist das Fleisch auch schön kalt, was später dann beim Grillen auch ein Vorteil ist.
All right. Ooh,
Ja, der
Ooh,
ja, ja.
the chili, it's hot, right? Okay, now the cabbage is coming along.
Ja,
You want to take a little time with it.
because it's the name of this channel is not Grillen Chili, it's Grillen Chili.
Well, the chili's nice. We'll just let that get a little hotter. Keep it open, keep an eye on it. What are we drinking?
Rum.
Rum. Okay.
Zaccapo.
I'm going back to bourbon.
Zaccapo.
I got a little
Zaccapo.
Woodford. Can't believe you're not having it. You know what we need is some Dead or Alive coffee.
We have some.
Mike's here from Dead or Alive Coffee.
So,
He didn't bring a coffee pot, he brought coffee. It's
This
pretty
one.
tasty. It's good coffee. They'll
der
kick you right in the pants.
Ted macht ja auch beim West jetzt am Wochenende auch noch einen Grillkurs und da wird auch Dead or Alive Coffee zum Einsatz kommen und ja, er hat ihn schon probiert. Ja.
Well,
Yeah.
this weekend we're going to smoke with the coffee.
Ja, er wird, I think, what do you smoke with the coffee?
Yeah?
Which meat? Do you know it already? Maybe I know it will change.
The top sirloin, the picanha.
Ah, okay. So,
Nein.
er macht Picanha und der wird dann mit Kaffeebrot oder so einem Kaffeebett, wie man es teilweise auch bei woanders auch schon gesehen hat, vom Prinzip her.
So then we
Coffee.
took those grilled, we took the grill roasted peppers.
Yep.
Take the stems off. I like the seeds in them, everything like that. Take that, and then the remaining garlic.
Okay. I think I don't have to translate it, it's obvious what
A
you're
little salt and pepper. And can you hand me the olive oil? Pour. Keep going. All the way. Keep going.
Okay. Jetzt füllen wir wieder Olivenöl. Aber ne, man sieht, es wird wie so eine Paste. Fast.
Okay?
Okay?
So you just, this is going to be the relish at
Okay,
the end.
yeah, okay, okay.
So you. Oh! Oh! Yeah! That's fun! You want to get some flavors, get the juices flowing, right? And this is.
Liebes Mann, ja.
I'll put a clean one in there for later.
Okay.
Because that's my tasting spoon. Okay, cabbage is cooking. So all we need is just a light, because there's going to be a two-stage process to this. So as the cabbage cooks, the onions cook, we're going to do some more stuff here. Because the burgers are the last thing we do. One, we don't want to overcook the burgers, and we want to get a little bit of flavor into those burgers. Okay. So now we chill.
That's good.
How do you chill at home?
First we grill, then we chill.
Then we chill.
That's
How
good.
do you chill at home? Got any questions for me? You want to ask me anything? Anything you can ask me. I'm married. She's a divorce lawyer. She's me. But other than that, you can ask me any question you want.
Also wer Fragen hat, kann das reinschreiben. Ted wird das gerne beantworten.
To which degree will you cook the burgers? Will you cook, it's pork, you cook them medium?
I'll cook them medium.
Okay.
A lot of people might find that a little too underdone, and they'd like to take their pork, to 100. Well, sorry, I'm talking Fahrenheit, to an internal of a well done 160.
Okay.
But it'll still be juicy. We're looking at this pork having about 20% internal fat.
Yeah, yeah.
And with all your burgers, fat is the flavor. So
That's
having the right amount. Too much fat, you'll get too much flare-ups. Too little fat, you're going to have a dry burger.
Okay.
And so it's balanced.
Wie alt ist Ted? Ist eine Frage.
What's your age?
56.
56.
56. Yeah. And all you need is 9 inches.
Dann macht Ted wieder was in der Bachstelze.
When will you do something in the Bachstelze like did, I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
2 years ago, I was up in Erfurt at Bachstel.
Erfurt, yeah.
I'm adding a little dill to that because
Is
I want
it
to.
planned that you do something there again or nothing on the schedule?
We have nothing on the schedule yet. I tell you, the class there, Bachstel's is Maria and Matthias, and what a lovely couple. And their place is on Hamburger Hill.
Hamburger Hill, yeah.
And the class, I mean, I've had more fun teaching there. And the guests have been fantastic. Maria's food is outstanding. It's absolutely to die for, and it is worth going the distance to get there.
Okay.
And it's a great outdoor.
Translate a little bit. So, die Antwort an sich ist relativ kurz. Er sagt, im Moment geplant ist nichts. Aber wie ihr eben gemerkt habt, er schwärmt massiv von der Location, vom Essen, und Maria, Matthias, wirklich tolle Gastgeber. Also er sagt, er hat richtig Spaß gehabt bei dem Kurs, und es war eine sehr schöne Zeit, aber im Moment geplant ist nichts. Wie gesagt, jetzt am Wochenende, wer sich noch nach Südtirol aufmachen will, da wird es auf jeden Fall einen richtig coolen Kurs geben.
Hope to be there soon.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty amazing. The outdoor kitchen's awesome, and there's so much that we love to cook. And
I really regret that I could not make it at this time. So, jetzt wird hier schon, er hat mal 3 Viertelstücke rausgenommen, schneidet die jetzt auf. Es ging jetzt gerade mal so kommentarlos, schnell in der Fragerunde, so nebenbei. Man merkt, er ist einfach im Flow, er will kochen. So I just
saying how fast I go.
Yeah, that you just go through it without commenting it. You just started to do it.
Well,
during that round of questions.
You're right. Well, I'm sorry. I cook.
It's okay.
And
it's okay.
when the food is ready to be moved,
you
got to move.
Yeah,
you
you have
can't
to
wait. And so, I'm hungry. I walked around today, and I don't like walking.
That's a
And
reason. That's a good reason. That you're hungry. That's a good reason.
I'm hungry.
Yeah,
and I want to eat. So I'm like,
that's good.
You know?
Another question, I think.
Ja, was grillst du am liebsten und auch welchen Grill verwendest du am liebsten?
So what do you prefer to cook on the grill? What thing?
I cook on everything. In my backyard, I have over 65 grills and smokers. Fire pits. I like cooking on hardwood. I like cooking on charcoal. I probably have about 10 different varieties of charcoal at my house at any one time. And in terms of flavors of wood and different styles of wood, about the same.
Okay.
So oak, hickory, apple, cherry.
Also er grillt auf allem. Hauptsächlich aber halt wirklich Holzkohle und Holz. Er hat verschiedenste, irgendwie 60 Grills im Garten stehen. Ich war im Sommer dort, ich habe es gesehen. Also alles mit Grills belagert. The second part of the question, Ted, what kind of stuff do you like to grill? So,
Well, my favorite food is burgers and steak. But my favorite things to grill are the weird stuff. Hearts, livers, kidneys, brains, cheeks, heads, all the internal organs, what they call the offal.
Yeah.
And for me, that's the most exciting because it's not a lot of people grill it or smoke it or have tried it that way. And you know, my
smoked tongue, for example.
Smoked tongue.
Excellent.
And there's multiple ways to cook those foods, and sometimes you involve different styles. So you may sous vide a little, and then you'll finish it in the smoker, then you'll finish it on the grill. And I cook. When I cook from my heart. I don't like having a plan. I just like having the ingredients. As I walked through the grocery store today, in the two little shops in Bad Ragaz, and I looked around and I saw things. You get little ideas, and so I want to twist. And you know me, I never make anything the same. I try to always change it, modify it, make it better, and have some more fun with it.
Yeah. So Klaus fragt nach Lieblingsessen, das hat sich erledigt so. Burger, oder?
Ja, Burger, Steak, ja.
Ja, Burgers and Steak.
Und die Sachen, die er wirklich sehr gerne dann macht, sind Sachen, die viele andere Leute nicht machen. So Innereien in jeglicher Form, also Herz. Also ist am Wochenende ist auch Herz auf dem Plan, Zunge, ja, Innereien jeglicher Art und die einfach auf verschiedenster Art und Weise. Und was ich selbst auch schon erlebt habe, ich habe zweimal ein vergleichbares Gericht bei ihm gegessen, aber es war beide Male unterschiedlich. Also er kocht nie gleich. Er kocht auch nie nach Rezept. Also er hat, how many books did you write? 20, 22, 21. Nur 21 Bücher geschrieben. Also er hat zig Rezepte kreiert. Er macht Rezeptentwicklung ja auch für Firmen, für Produkte. Aber er kocht ein Rezept nie zweimal. Also er macht einfach hier, ja.
Yeah, every day. I go in my backyard. I look at the array of different grills and smokers, and I look at what I'm cooking, and then I decide what I'm going to cook on.
Okay.
And some days I use the same grills because it's convenient, and other days I just go and I have some fun.
Okay. Another question.
Erika fragt, machst du was in Deutschland dieses Jahr?
Is there anything on the schedule in Germany this year?
Not at the moment. I was hoping, but one of those events got postponed, so maybe another time. But if you want me, I'm available. I love to travel, and I love to cook, and I love to share my world of barbecue and grilling and chilling and having some fun, drinking some whiskey, having a beer, having some good Dead or Alive coffee, and living life, because life is short. We get one chance at this. One chance. You get born, and if you fuck it up, it's over. And so the rule is, don't fuck it up. Right there. Hashtag DFIU.
Rule number one.
Rule number one
Also
in life. Don't fuck it up.
In Deutschland ist im Moment leider auch nichts geplant. Es war was in der Planung. Dieses Event ist aber verschoben worden jetzt erstmal. Dadurch hat sich das erstmal erübrigt. Aber wie er sagte, also er ist verfügbar. Und ja, wie ihr seht, jetzt ist er auch in der Schweiz. Wir haben das kombiniert mit dem Event in Südtirol, wo wir jetzt am Wochenende sein werden. Und haben die Chance genutzt, einen Ted hierher zu kriegen und hier was zu machen.
So now the onions. You just want to get them soft. Yeah, I know. Hey, I pulled them off the grill. Well,
No, it's okay.
Because when you're cooking, we're not done. This is only the beginning, right?
Yeah, no.
It's we have to let the burger rest before we cook the burger, right? There. So much easier, right?
Yeah, that's
Next. Oh, hold it.
Clever.
Okay, I need this. A beautiful little bit of bacon. Mike just drooled. Did you hear that? When he saw the pile of bacon, he went. I don't know if you heard it in the background, but he's like, I do the same thing, you know? You get like a little chubby when you talk about bacon. I know. Bacon and coffee, right? Dead or alive, you're coming with me. All right, now we take some bacon.
Some bacon infused Dead or Alive coffee.
That's it. We're going to take some of this bacon.
Yeah.
Okay, just cut it up like that. On the stone.
Yeah, okay. So jetzt einfach auf die Gussplatte in die Pfanne. Hier geht es letztendlich darum, den Bacon ein bisschen auszulassen, damit er schön knusprig wird.
We're going to use it all.
Ja. there is not too much bacon.
There's never enough bacon.
Never enough bacon. That's right. Everything's better with bacon.
It's the miracle animal.
Yeah.
Right? It's just a miracle animal. Okay, that one.
You need this one?
No, I have
Oh, you
fingers.
have the fingers right. Sorry, I forgot about that.
I know, eh? It's great. I got fingers. All right, bacon's in there.
Some bourbon.
A little bit of whiskey. Gotta love the KJ. It's a lot of fun. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I knew there was a reason you came along.
That's the only reason.
You brought the bourbon, you
I
poured
brought
the
the bourbon,
drink.
I
It's
brought-
great.
yeah.
You can hear it.
Kamado show. Yeah, the
The
searing.
KJ. Yeah, you hear it. Then you take a peek.
One more.
Smell it. Oh yeah. Get a little shot of it. And this stone, this is a KJ accessory. This is soapstone. And so it's very thick, about 1 inch thick here. And it gets up to whatever temperature you set your grill at. And you use it like a griddle pan. You can fry on it, you can do everything on it. And what I love about it is that it has an even heat all the way across. Where
Like a
cast
pot.
iron has that even heat, but you can find you'll get hot spots.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And the stone, and in the winter time, a metal pan is going to get cold. That stone,
It keeps it
you
longer.
open your grill or your
Okay.
Kamado, and the air comes across. It cools
Okay.
things down. The stone stays up.
Okay, let me translate this, because I think that's an interesting thing. Sagte, dass also im Prinzip der Stein ist ja wie eine Gusspfanne, also eine Griddleplate. Der Vorteil beim Stein ist einfach, dass die Hitzeverteilung ist wirklich noch gleichmäßiger als bei der Gusspfanne. Bei der Gusspfanne findest du auch Hotspots. Und gerade jetzt im Winter, wenn so ein kalter Wind durchweht, wird es bei der Gusspfanne, die kühlt doch eher noch ab als der Stein. Der Stein hält es einfach besser. Also das war mir persönlich jetzt auch nicht so bewusst. Ich hätte jetzt auch gedacht, dass die Gusseisenpfanne einfach vom Gewicht her genug Masse mitbringt, dass es die Hitze gleichmäßig hält. Aber er hat mehr Erfahrung als ich.
So now,
56, 46.
46.
So you have more experience than I have.
That's it.
That's it.
And so we're going to put the onion in now. Okay, on the
Bild
bottom.
schaut mal auf die Kamera hier wieder um, dass man sieht. Er legt jetzt
Yeah, pull it out from the ceiling.
den Weißkohl und die Zwiebeln hier in den Bacon mitten rein, und der Geruch, der hier gerade in der Luft liegt, ist schon fantastisch. Mal den Bacon, der Kohl jetzt, der Bourbon, den er hier drüber geschüttet hat, das riecht schon ziemlich geil. Ja.
Okay. Save that for later.
You talked about 5 burgers. This is for about...
Calm down, man. Watch that jalapeno. You're killing me. You're killing me.
No,
5 burgers.
I'm just asking that. I'm curious.
Well, you know what? They're little burgers. And we'll probably want to make some more. Because when we're done this live,
Yeah.
right, what are we going to do? Probably eat burgers and drink some beer and have some coffee. Dead or Alive coffee. Get your Dead or Alive coffee. DeadOrAlive.com. It's got so much caffeine in it. You'll like buzz all day.
And he had just had 1 cup.
All right. Now, we get things rolling. Yeah, you want to take a picture in there? Okay. Yeah, I might even do the same.
Maybe yes.
Yeah, good dude. Hey, I got a phone.
Or I can...
At Ted Grills, social media. Just telling you.
If you're a nice guy, I can send you some pictures later.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I have to have something to do in my room.
Ah, okay.
I tell you, I love this country, but I love Europe. And the flavors, it's awesome. We're so in Canada, and I cook fast because in Canada and North America, everything seems to be a rush. And you come to Europe and people are like, oh no, I gotta go. It's 2 o'clock, I'm done, I gotta be back at 6, I'm going to chill out. And I love that. I love that attitude, that mentality, that joy of life. And that's the important things in life.
But that's interesting for me to hear, because when I was in Toronto, I had the impression that people are at least more relaxed than in the US.
Well, it's because marijuana is legal. And that's why we're more relaxed. It's the only reason. And we're Canadians. We have beer and we have booze. So, you know, it's a combination. Canadians are relaxed. But, you know, Canada's an expensive country, like Switzerland, like a lot of other countries.
Yeah, that's true.
And so you got to work. And if you want, you got to work harder. And if you want more, and kids, they always want.
Yeah.
And so but the biggest thing in life is to smile, is to enjoy, is to meet people, have fun, share a meal together, and tell a story, whether it's bullshit or whether it's true. You tell a story and you have a smile, and that's what life's about.
And eat your cake.
And eat your cake. Eat your damn cake! All right.
Some regards to bad regards.
Eat your
Maybe
cake.
they're watching it also.
Where is that little guy? Eat your cake. Went to his brother's birthday party, didn't even eat cake. What kind of a kid doesn't eat cake? All right, now.
All right. Okay. I'm in your way.
No, I'm lost without my phone.
Just ask.
There we go. So now, you got the bacon. Are you above me? Okay, you got the bacon and the cabbage. And now you slowly start to mix it, right?
Jetzt
Bring the
sehr
bacon.
einfach vorsichtig alles hier durchmischen, der Kohl, Bacon. Einfach aufpassen, dass es nicht runterfällt. Jetzt ist es von Vorteil, wenn es eine Pfanne ist, weil dann fällt weniger runter.
Alright.
Er ist da genauso messy wie ich. Wenn ich beim Pit koche, sieht es hinterher immer ein bisschen schlimmer aus. Gell, Pit?
Ja.
Er ist genauso. Ja. Deswegen, Pfanne ist da hilfreich. Dann gibt es keine Sauerei. Oder weniger Sauerei. Aber ich habe mich schon gebessert, Pit. Es wird immer besser. Ja, ja. Geht nur besser.
Okay. Coming off.
Okay. Jetzt hier viel weg.
We're going to do the burgers now. Are you ready to do burgers? All right? We're going to do the burgers.
Ich hoffe, die Geschwindigkeit ist für alle okay und jeder kommt nach. Und ist jetzt schon außer Puste, weil er gibt jetzt weiter Gas, jetzt geht es mit dem Burger weiter. So, jetzt kommen die Burger hier, werden im Prinzip erstmal auf diesem Bett aus Kohl erstmal gedämpft. So you're steaming them on this bed of cake. Yeah.
Because what we want to do is we want to get, they're delicate. All right? Now the dill.
Okay.
You might want to get a picture of this. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
So you take those burgers, you put them in, you push them down. Just let them sit on that cabbage.
Get out of my way.
I'm out of your way. I'm out of your way.
Don't
Don't get in your way.
don't mess with the photograph.
Yeah, the photographer's like in charge. All right, we're going to take this piece of wood. What type of wood do you have here?
Was für Holz ist das?
Beechwood. Cherry wood.
Cherry wood.
Ah,
Nice.
okay.
Okay,
Even
we're putting
better.
the cherry wood in there. Close the lid. Oh, dill. Hold it. Open the lid.
Wer jetzt sag mal, kein Holzscheit da hat, geht einfach nur drum, da wird nachher der Käse drauf kommen, wird etwas angeräuchert und er kriegt halt durch das Holz noch mal ein bisschen einen besonderen Geschmack mit dazu. Man kann auch eine Zedernholzplanke nehmen oder irgendwo es dann eben auch auf den Kohle mit rein. Es geht darum, dass er warm wird, weich wird und ein bisschen Rauch und Geschmack annimmt. Ansonsten, wenn ihr keine Möglichkeit habt, einen Grill reinzulegen, irgendwo in der leicht warme Backofen, wie auch immer, einfach oder obendrauf auf die Burger, ja. Oder in Rosterhöhung rein.
Grillrost oder
Wie auch immer, ja. I'm just explaining already taking the thing why you put the wood inside, that the cheese will follow, but that the people know how they can maybe make it when they don't have the wood.
When they don't have the wood.
Yeah.
And so you can do it on a plank.
Yeah, that's what
Or
I
you
said.
could even do it in your oven. Right?
Exactly what I said.
Lots
Yeah,
of ways.
perfect.
Okay?
Yeah.
So,
Great mind
because
think alike.
you just want, and here we want a little bit of smoke now.
Yeah.
But I don't want to put it down on the coals.
Yeah.
But you get too much. I just want a little bit of smoke in the room there. When we close it, we're going to let these cook. But these aren't going to get fully cooked here. They're going to be finished on the grill.
Okay.
But in this mix, all the flavors, the cabbage, the bacon, the onion, they all start to come together, the dill. And you've got the salt, the pepper, that smashed garlic, they got all caramelized. it's yummy. And then we're not done
Sounds
yet.
good. Sounds good.
Right?
Frage zu Kümmel und Kohl. Was meint Ted Reader dazu?
Cumin, what is English word for
Cumin.
Cumin, yeah. What do you think about cumin in the kale? To mix, to put
Cumin
it in?
and kale?
Yeah.
I would probably look at, cumin can be extremely intense. And if you don't cook the cumin first, like fry it, if you're using cumin seed,
Yeah, that's what we usually do
cumin
here in Europe.
in Europe, so fry the seed in either a dry pan or in a little bit of oil,
Okay.
and then mash it with a mortar and pestle, and then add that into your kale, but go easy on it. Cumin can overpower.
Okay.
It's almost a little better to go with that, with curry.
Okay.
A little milder curry, so it has the turmeric, it has the
Okay,
ginger, it has
okay.
some garlic in there.
Was sagt, die Gefahr bei Kümmel ist immer wieder, dass es zu arg, zu intensiv wird. Deswegen sollte man es vorher in der Pfanne anrösten. Ich hätte jetzt gedacht, dass es dadurch eher intensiver wird. Aber er sagt, etwas anrösten und zerdrücken und dann kann man es mit runtermischen.
Caraway Seed. Nicht Kumin ist etwas anderes.
Caraway
Kumin
seed?
ist Kreuzkümmel, ja.
Yeah.
Ja.
So caraway seed would work the same way.
Ist das Gleiche, ja.
But
ist das Gleiche.
my question is, why do you want to cook kale? Haven't you read the sign? Veggies are for sissies. That's what it says right there here at Grill and Chill. Kale. Who does kale? I know, we're doing cabbage, but don't talk to the cabbage. It's a cabbage. Everybody likes cabbage. There's a cat. Wrong country. Yeah, that wouldn't go over well in Switzerland. Look at that one. That must be like 12, 13 pounds. Get another 5, 6 on that. That thing's fattened up real good. Everybody loves a good cat. Meow. Scared trying to get in the house. Terrified of me. I would be.
Terrified.
That's the thing about barbecue, you know, there are no rules. You are in control of your pit, whether it's going to be a Kamado or an open fire pit or a gas grill. It's yours. And the food that you make is for you, it's for your family, it's for your friends. And to cook like me, well, I've spent my entire life doing this. And for a lot of people, they don't do that. They have another job, they do this, they do that, and then they cook. It's their hobby.
Like for us.
For you.
Yeah.
But the passion, if you love food, that's all that matters. And then you make it. And if you like your steak well done, we had this conversation last night, it's okay. It may not be the way I like it, may not be the way that these gentlemen like it, but it's your grill, you get to cook it and control it. When you go to someone's backyard and they fire up a grill, you don't tell them how to cook. You don't tell them how to grill unless they ask for some assistance. Me, I'm like, oh, you want to go cook? Did I come see what you did last night? No, I stuck in the house.
That's the point. And you don't interfere somewhere and pick something up and do it on a grill which is not yours.
Right.
Like some people do.
Like do it, stirring a pot.
For example.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't do.
Yeah.
You stir my wife's pot, she's cutting stuff. It's like when my wife's in the kitchen, you don't go anywhere near it. All right? Divorce lawyer cooks breakfast. I'm not going anywhere near that kitchen.
I can imagine.
I got my dead or alive coffee. I'm sitting in the backyard till she says breakfast is ready.
Then you show up.
She's a mean little mama. Hi, babe. You know I love you. God, you're mean.
Das ist auch das, was ich immer sage. Mich fragen sie immer wieder, kann man das mit das kombinieren? Probiert es einfach aus. Ist ganz einfach.
Was er halt auch sagt, ganz wichtiger Punkt ist, war auch gestern Abend, der war gestern Abend bei mir und er hat mir gleich gesagt, hier, also ich mache heute Abend gar nichts, ich bin hier Gast, ich lasse die Finger von deinem Grill. Das ist auch, was er sagt, wie ich bei ihm war. Wenn ich deine Hilfe brauche, sage ich dir, was ich brauche, ansonsten Finger weg vom Grill, mein Grill. Und das ist eine ganz klare Regel und ich meine, letztendlich ist es genauso in der Küche. Ich komme auch nicht irgendwo zu Besuch und fange an, im Topf rumzurühren und zu probieren. Nein, nein, hier ist jemand, der kocht, ich lasse die Person machen. Wenn die Person Hilfe braucht, sagt sie es mir. Und das ist bei ihr, das sagt er, ist es halt auch unheimlich wichtig. So macht man es einfach. Und ja, hat er auch recht.
Das ist genau das Gleiche, wie wenn ihr irgendwo hingeht und an den Grill steht. Das geht gar nicht. Wenn ich sage oder wenn derjenige sagt, macht mal was, dann ist es okay,
Genau.
aber man geht nicht einfach an den Grill.
Oder fängt an, die Leute zu belehren. Nein, du machst es völlig falsch, du musst es so machen. Jeder macht es, wie er will.
Es gibt kein Falsch.
Falsch und richtig, genau, das ist der Punkt. Er sagt auch, wir hatten gestern Abend die Diskussion Steak. Wie ist ein Steak gebraten? Ist es medium rare? Ist es medium? Ist es durch? Er sagt, ja, wenn du es durchgebraten magst, ja, um Gottes Willen. Er mag es so nicht, aber wenn du es so magst, dann mach's so. Ist ja nicht, ist es okay?
So,
Okay.
okay, are you ready?
Yes.
You all set?
Ready when you are.
Ready when we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to take these little wheels.
Swiss
Like
cheese.
Swiss cheese. It's Swiss cheese. You know how I know?
Where is it?
There's a Swiss flag right there. Swiss cheese. Says so. Swiss cheese. All right. Put it on this little log. Okay. Balance it out. Take the dill.
Yeah.
Stick it over top. Again, you're just infusing the flavors
okay,
just slightly.
That is the camera. Very good. Dead or alive coffee.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. All right, now.
Question.
Yes, we're doing this.
Wie würde Ted ein Kaninchen vom Grill würzen oder verfeinern?
How would you season a rabbit that will be done on the grill, or how would you spice it up and finish it? And how would you do it?
How would I cook a rabbit?
A rabbit, yeah.
Here, let me just pull it out of my pack.
Come to the class on Saturday.
Come to my class on Saturday
On
at the
Saturday.
West, and I'll be doing rabbit. But here's how I do it. I take the whole rabbit, and I like to marinate it. So I take some apples,
Okay.
and I smash them.
Okay, ganzer Haar wird mariniert und er nimmt Äpfel, er zerdrückt die, kommt dazu.
Yeah, put them between a pan and just smash them.
Ja, okay.
Put it in a bowl.
Okay.
Garlic,
Knoblauch,
fresh sage,
frisches Salbei,
okay? Black pepper,
schwarzer Pfeffer,
okay? Jack Daniels,
Jack Daniels,
okay?
International,
A little bit of olive oil,
etwas Olivenöl
okay? Mix it.
und dann mischen.
If you want to add some onions or other herbs, you can, but really, that 24 hours in the refrigerator.
24 Stunden im Kühlschrank, man kann auch Zwiebeln mit reinmachen oder etwas andere Gewürze, aber er sagt, das, was er vorher sagte, reicht.
Out, salt and pepper.
Okay, rausnehmen, Salz und Pfeffer,
Smoke,
dann im Rauch, ja.
235 Fahrenheit to 250 Fahrenheit degrees.
So around 120.
Yeah.
Ja. Okay.
And then
Also 120 Grad ungefähr smoken, das Ganze.
and you take that, and when you're finished, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
How long
Anyway,
approximately? So.
hour and a half.
Also 1,5 Stunden ungefähr. Und dann ist es fertig.
You want to take. It's like smoking a chicken, but the problem is you don't have fat. And so when you want to take it to, you don't want to take it to like 195 degrees where it just falls off because it's going to be dry.
Okay.
So you really want to get it to the point where you can pull the meat from the legs, but
Still
it's
juicy.
still juicy, and that's the key.
Okay.
Some people will wrap it in bacon, not necessary. I like to brush it with a little bit of butter.
Okay. Also man sollte es, definitiv ist wichtig, dass die Temperatur nicht zu hoch ist. Und er sagt, er muss die nicht zu lange braten, weil sonst wird er trocken. Man muss ihn rechtzeitig runternehmen. Das heißt, wenn man das Fleisch von der Beine abziehen kann, dann ist er genau richtig.
Okay.
Maybe you want to show your new smasher.
I'm going
Just
to show
don't
it.
use it.
Just, I'm not using it yet. You got to come to the class for that.
Ah.
Ich habe das Messer vergewaltigt.
Ja.
So I'll show you what we do now. Ted Reader Barbecue at Ted Grills. TedReader.com. That's me. All right, ready?
Yep.
Next.
Ready when you are.
That's cooking nicely. That looks good. I need a bowl.
And I need a
Here,
picture.
I'll do this. While you're doing that. Okay, so the cabbage and the bacon and the onions
In die Pfanne. In the pan.
in the pan. And this is just, I'm just holding it. This is
Ah, okay,
fine,
sure.
It can go in a bowl, it can go in
Ja,
a
okay. Einfach nur, er nimmt es einfach nur runter. Also hier das Gemisch aus Kohl, Bacon, Zwiebeln, Knoblauch einfach runternehmen in eine Schüssel. Wir haben jetzt hier die Pfanne greifbar, es ist einfach nur, damit es runter ist und nicht zu dunkel wird und verbrennt. That's good.
That's good. Stay. Gladys listening. You ready?
Ja.
All right. Next.
When I first saw the pictures that you have sent, I thought raw onion, but now now it's fine.
I'm glad I meet with your approval. Okay.
So, jetzt werden die Burger flach gedrückt mit der Zwiebelseite nach unten und dann drückt sich die Zwiebel richtig schön in den Burger rein. Und dann sind wir genau an dem Punkt, was ich zum Beispiel, wie ich die Bilder zuerst gesehen habe, die rohe Zwiebel, dachte ich, aber jetzt hier die auf dem heißen Stein angebraten, das schmeckt dann richtig geil.
Smashed Onion.
Smashed Onion Burger, yeah.
Smashed onion and
There you go.
so. All right.
Now cut onion. No, smash.
You get back here.
Okay, hier muss ich jetzt nichts zu sagen, man sieht, was er macht.
Okay, chop the onion. And you just grill it lightly to soften it and get a little bit of that smoky flavor.
So, letztendlich hier geht es auch einfach nur darum, die Frühlingszwiebel, dass sie weich ist und dass sie gut und dann einfach aufschneiden. Ein bisschen Rauchgeschmack hat man dabei. Das Ganze kommt jetzt auch zu dem Kohl mit Weißkohl mit dazu.
Like that. Okay. Oh, what?
Etwas Olivenöl. Salz Pfeffer.
Ja, das Video bleibt online.
A little whiskey.
Das Rezept ist unten drin verlinkt und ihr könnt das jederzeit nachgrillen.
Und bis jetzt ist das Rezept noch so, wie es vorgesehen war. Also einfach auch zur Info. Er ist sehr kreativ in seiner Art. Also er hat uns vorhin schon gesagt, ja, es kann sein, dass da und da ein bisschen ändern. Ich sagte, okay, bleibt, wenn es geht, beim Rezept, damit die Leute es auch nachkochen können. Also hier kommen jetzt, damit wir es nicht verpassen, die Eier rein. Das sieht geil aus. Sieht geil.
Und falls irgendwelche Zutaten dazukommen, werde ich sie natürlich unten reinschreiben.
Don't worry about the.
Okay. Ah. Some mishmash. Werden die Burger gewendet. Fachgerecht mit dem Messer.
Mein Messer!
There we go. Okay. One, two, three, four. Okay, you see this? Are they in there?
Yep.
So now the dill, you see the dill is becomes part of this recipe.
Okay.
The dill goes back on top.
Der Dill wieder vom Käse zurück auf die Burger.
Okay.
Ich muss ja auch an der Stelle dazu sagen, wir haben Ted vorher gesagt, mach bitte ein möglichst einfaches Rezept, damit es halt auch einfach wird, es mit nachzukochen. Man sieht mit den vielen Zutaten, es ist jetzt gerade ein einfaches Ted Reader Rezept. Also er hat die Tendenz auch, immer mit sehr vielen Zutaten zu arbeiten.
Okay. Back down. 2 minutes.
Okay. As I said, that's a simple recipe with not so many ingredients that you normally use.
Right.
Right? It is.
Well, for me, and a lot of people will say, you know, why do you use so many different things? Because it's about layering the flavor. You want your food to be multi-leveled.
Complex.
Complex. You want the sweet, you want the salty, you want some acid, you want fat, you want succulence, you want the balance, you want the umami. And so the right amount of seasoning, the right amount of oil, the right amount of vinegar, the right amount of flavors.
Yeah, yeah.
When they all come together, you get something that's completely different
Yeah.
than when you go to a fast food restaurant. You get burger, bun, cold, 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 cold. You know, ketchup, mustard, relish, everything's cold,
Yeah.
and on a cold bun, and it's not what a burger should be.
It
A
has
burger-
some MSG and then it tastes fine.
That's right.
That's
Hey,
the point.
there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with MSG if you use it appropriately,
yeah, I know what you
and
mean.
because it is a great flavor enhancer or booster. But some people tend to use it too much.
Yeah.
And so that's where you are. And so now as
Was
we
er jetzt
see,
einfach sagt, ist das Thema viele Zutaten. Er sagt, ein Gericht muss komplex werden, man will eine gewisse Komplexität haben, man will die verschiedenen Geschmackslayer einfach haben und das geht nur über Zutaten. Wenn ich nur 3 Zutaten habe, dann kann ich natürlich schwierig eine Komplexität in ein Gericht reinbringen. Seine Devise ist einfach, ich brauche eine entsprechende Anzahl an Zutaten, um eine gewisse Komplexität reinzubringen.
so
Also Leute, das ist das Thema auch bei mir. Ich denke, mit 5 Zutaten auf YouTube läuft das Video wirklich gut. Aber bei mir gibt es immer relativ viele Zutaten und ihr hört es. Es ist einfach so, es muss so sein.
what's he saying?
He just explained what you said and I repeated it. He said, because sometimes many people on YouTube say not too many ingredients, 4 or 5 ingredients. Well, the videos, they are running good with those with a low number, but he said he likes also the complexity, and for complexity
Well,
you need ingredients.
The burger is one ingredient. It is pork, salt, pepper, garlic,
But
and
we
onion.
have more than just the burger.
But then there's more to the burger. And so each thing that you make has to have a layer of complexity to it. Has a layer of flavor. So I've taken this egg mixture, and you could bake this off in here, but I'm now putting it on the burgers so that the burgers can do what they do. All right, we're almost right there. Okay, let's close the lid. Give it a couple of minutes. I'm going to get this bread. Oh, that looks
amazing.
sexy.
Yeah. This will be sex in a bun.
Okay. So we're making 5, right?
By the way, the cake guy is watching.
The cake guy's watching?
Yeah.
Eat your cake! The hell does that mean? He's going, what the hell is he saying?
Das Metallmesser.
You can explain the story.
That's the insider.
That's
fine.
That's an
fine.
insider story. Yeah.
What happens in Bad Ragaz stays in Bad Ragaz.
Trust me, nothing happens in Bad Ragaz. Right? Nothing happens in Bad Ragaz.
So, jetzt wird hier einfach der Stein mit etwas Butter eingerieben und dann werden die Buns angegrillt. So, you like pretzel buns?
Yeah, I love pretzel buns.
Me too.
You know, it's fun. You make space where you can make space. Okay?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We'll put that one over there. All right, we're almost there. Close it down. Butter over here. Whew, it's crazy, eh? A lot of work goes into this.
And it's just a burger.
Oh, look. This is just the cheese.
This is sexy.
And this,
Smoky cheese.
oh yeah. Okay? Smoky cheese. Got lots of flavor. All right, where am I? Oh, I'm looking for here. A little bit of black pepper. Okay.
Geile Buns vom Coop heisst so. Ist ein Schweizer Insider. Ist
Ja.
am Supermarkt hier in der Schweiz.
Aber die sind vom Mikro.
Oder Mikro, ja.
Weil er war beim Mikro einkaufen.
All right.
They were just discussing about the buns.
The buns?
That they're from Coop. I said no, they're from Mikro.
Nope, Coke.
Coop? Oh, sorry.
Coop.
Okay.
Das Rezept ist unten in der Infobox verlinkt, spätestens nach dem Video. Also ich habe es reingemacht, aber ich weiß nicht, ob es schon drin ist.
Das heißt, die Buns können dann vom Pit und bei mir bezogen werden, die verschicken wir dann aus der Schweiz.
Für 15 Euro.
Genau. Jetzt bist du wieder auf dem Grill. Er hat jetzt gerade hier Regular Mustard?
Curry mustard.
Curry Senf.
Curry senf.
Okay.
Von,
Kein Dijon.
er hat jetzt den Senf hier auf den Stein.
Also das ist jetzt zusätzlich, ne? Das ist nicht in der Infobox, aber...
Den Senf hat er heute gesehen, wie er einkaufen macht. Oh, den nehme ich mit, das ist eine coole Idee, da mache ich was Geiles draus.
Der Curry geht immer.
Und
Schmeckt gut.
Das riecht richtig
geil.
That smells amazing, Teddy.
So you fry the mustard.
Okay.
You can use Dijon, any kind of mustard, but you fry it, you change the way it is. And so
Das heißt,
then,
ihr könnt es auch mit dem Dijon-Senf machen, wie es im Rezept steht. Er hat jetzt einfach den anderen Senf ausprobieren wollen. Und der Geruch, also durch das Anbraten gibt es einfach nochmal einen anderen Geschmack und das riecht richtig geil.
the aroma is amazing.
Yeah, it's
From
amazing.
that, just yeah, just want to brush this off.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Okay.
Nicht das crazy.
Ja,
Der Typ ist ein Zauberer, ey.
das ist da war, oder?
Das ist ja nicht ein ein Zauberer.
Ja, er hat es halt gelernt.
Total, ja.
Das,
Das ist nicht gelernt. Das ist,
nein, das, was dann kommt, ist genau der Virtuose sozusagen. They just said you're an artist.
Thank you.
A
Yeah.
magician, I said, actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
A magician, even.
Well, I just play.
yeah,
Look at
but
this. Look at this. Look
they have
at
a
this.
lot of experience.
Look at that.
That's great.
Like that's it. See, this is now. It's all firming up. Okay. So
Where's the tasting spoon?
we go in.
Oh my god. This is amazing.
All right. I don't know what kind of burger I'm going to make in the West at that, but we're going to have some fun. You know?
ja, Klaus, zum Testen komme ich vor die Kamera. Keine Angst,
Okay.
keine Angst.
Now, this is the next part.
Es geht ja noch weiter. What do you need?
I don't know. I'm looking.
Ach so, okay, yeah.
I'll go with this.
Just thought maybe I can help you.
Hold it. There it is. Stop coughing. Have some coffee.
There you go.
Okay. This, oh, I got a plank right there. Right there. That goes there. Dead or alive coffee goes there. Okay?
Oh, cheese.
Oh, but the cheese, I'm going this way. That cheese I'll save. All right, now.
Ah, okay. Got it. Smile in the camera.
Yes.
Topping, Chilis,
Chilies and garlic and oil.
Garlic.
Salt and pepper.
Salz und Pfeffer und Knoblauch.
Genau, die Paste, die ihr vorhin gemacht habt. Ja, das ist.
Ja, das wird richtig nice.
Hey, where you going? Get back here. Whew, almost lost it.
Ted, how should we eat that? It's a tower.
There's only one thing you have to do.
Open your mouth.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up. I remember the picture with the girl that you feed in Prague, and I think this is the same
Style.
the
Yeah.
same style. Yeah.
Well, it's again, it's the layers of flavor, and you want your burger. Well, to be honest, when you eat a burger, you should ruin a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, you should. So you take this,
That's one of my hashtags on Instagram. Shirt ruining.
right?
What?
This is yours, right? You got a little burger.
A little burger.
A little burger. Just a little burger. What do you see? Do you see the little
Just a
burger?
little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh, you got it. Mike, come have this one. Dead or Alive coffee. Don't forget Dead or Alive coffee. See Mike, he's got coffee.
Here you go.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Now, you have to take the stance.
Yeah.
You know the 3-point stance? Ass out. Okay? There you go.
Thank you very much, Teddy.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This is so cool.
This is amazing.
This is
This burger is definitely shirt ruining.
this is definitely. There you go.
Thanks, guys.
Holy sorry. You might need gloves. I'm eating that piece. Oh.
Okay, then.
And then you really, when it looks like that, you squish. Okay. And you should go out on the lawn instead of in your wife's kitchen. Because she's going to get mad when you make a mess of the floor.
Also das ist ein draußen Essburger.
Ja,
So Leute, cheers.
cheers.
Yes.
That's like a wet dream.
A wet
You are
dream, yeah.
you are a magician, Ted. This is amazing.
It's very nice.
That's a burger.
Amazing.
Oh, Hammer.
Super gute Schärfe,
Das ist geil.
nicht übertrieben.
Die Kombination ist der Hammer.
Right?
Ja, Leute. Ted
And
weiß,
you don't
was
get
er
that.
macht hier, ne? Ich hab's ja mit dem Schaf nicht so, aber geniale Schärfe. Amazing. Yes.
Thank you. That's
You nailed it.
Darfst gerne wieder kommen.
thank you. That's Ted Reader Barbecue.
He said
I like
you-
to play.
You can come again.
Okay, thank you. Well, I had a lot of fun. And this is amazing, and I'm looking forward to our weekend of tastiness up in the mountains of South Tyrol at the West Barbecue Contest, Winter Extreme, South Tyrol. There will be whiskey there, will there not?
Ja, ja.
Okay, good.
No problem.
And
Just getting nervous there.
Schliebowitzer.
Schlibowitz. Oh, great. That was good. That'll be another hangover.
Und zum Thema Burger nur Salz und Pfeffer rein. Es geht auch mit Schwein. Also bleibt entspannt und macht auch mal einen Burger mit Schwein. Sensationell.
Ja, und hier auch Zwiebeln mit drin, Knoblauch mit drin, im Fleisch. Für viele würden sagen, oh, es geht überhaupt nicht.
Bulette, Bulette.
Es geht wunderbar, der Burger ist der absolute Hammer.
Burgers Freestyle. Absolut.
Freestyle. And you know that the grill stone, the KJ, beautiful machine.
Ja.
Ja.
Does an amazing job, loaded with accessories that make life so much easier, right?
Ja, hier kann ich
Ja.
nur noch sagen, danke an Veganer Schreck, der mich immer wieder unterstützt. Ist mir eine Ehre, wirklich Uwe, danke dir. Das darf mal auch ausgesprochen werden, weil es ist nicht selbstverständlich. Danke dir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. That was a tasty time. I hope we can do this again, grilling and chilling.
Soll ich mal
In
gucken,
the
ob es noch
pit.
Fragen gibt?
Ja?
Ich gehe mal gucken.
Ich schau mal, ja.
Jetzt noch eine
Maybe
Fragerunde.
there
Some more questions.
Questions,
so we-
sure.
so we
Wenn ihr
can-
Fragen habt, haut jetzt rein.
Wow. Well done.
Thank you.
Really, really, really good.
You just see, when I see the things, right? The egg's just a little bit that goes on there, right? And makes it cooks
would
it
never-
almost.
Come to mix an egg, but this, yeah, this
Alle
is,
Farbe dann.
Makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense,
Right?
of course.
It works.
It
In
works,
certain
yeah.
avenues, when you want it. And it's easier than trying to have every egg look beautiful and pretty. You still get the flavor of that egg, and it binds. It keeps the cabbage and the onions, brings it all together and holds it
That's the
together.
point, yeah.
And you can make the bacon, onion, cabbage part, you can make ahead. And you can even pre-bake in the oven or on your grill with all the egg in it.
Yeah.
And then just slice it,
And
finish
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
and put it on your burger. So there's so many different ways that you can apply. And things like, you don't need much more than fresh herbs, garlic, onions, and of course bacon, to make something tasty. And that's all you do. It's about the combinations, the flavors that you bring together, and the passion that comes from it. I love food. I've been cooking since I was never tiny, but since I was about 6 years old, and it's all I ever wanted to do was to cook.
And that's what you can see here and what you can taste. That's not just something you have learned. That's passion. That's the heart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love what I do, and it's great to have social media following that loves what I do and that follows. And we all, as a barbecue family, we get together, we play, we learn, and we create. And the best things to create are good meals, which bring good memories.
And we enjoy things together. Yeah. I think that
Barbecue, wann Eike sagt, Junge, der Mann weiß, was macht.
Yeah, one of the guys said, this guy knows what he's doing. So you know what you're doing.
Okay. Thank you.
Definitely
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you.
Definitely yes.
Thank you. I just play, and you don't be nervous. Just cook, feel it, understand it, and learn. And every time you go to a pit, a grill, an open fire, a gas grill, doesn't matter what it is.
I think the only
Play.
people which are nervous during something like that are the people who organize the event because they don't know what Ted Reader will doing.
No, I think
Right? Er sagt, ganz wichtig ist, man braucht einfach nicht nervös sein, einfach laufen lassen, die Sachen entwickeln sich irgendwie und es kommt gut. Ganz einfach. Und man merkt auch bei ihm, er bringt hier Leidenschaft rein und das ist das, was auch wichtig ist. Hier einfach Spaß haben, Leidenschaft, gutes Essen, bringt die Leute zusammen und ja, das ist das, was er einfach auch wichtig findet bei der ganzen Sache. Und ja, man schmeckt es einfach.
Und probiert aus. Wenn ihr nicht wisst, ob es schmeckt, testet einfach. Das ist das Einfachste. Weil es schmeckt zu 90% immer, wenn ihr Sachen reinmacht, die euch schmecken.
Genau.
Das ist das A und O.
Cool. Well, that for me, I can't wait for my class because other than the main ingredients, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Not until I see the ingredients and we fire up the pits and we see how damn cold it is on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock in South Tyrol. And it's going to be cold and probably snowing.
Yeah, that's the forecast for the
Well,
moment.
I got long underwear and bourbon, and that's all I need.
Yeah.
And if there's some schnapps, I'll go with it.
A little joke. Was sagt Greta zu den Handschuhen?
I don't know if he even knows Greta. Do you know Greta? That's a young girl from Sweden.
Okay, I've seen on social. Okay.
And one guy asked, what does she say about the gloves? Because it took 5 pairs of gloves.
Yeah.
You don't think about the environment, the CO2 emissions of those gloves, and
Normally, I don't wear gloves. I'm a chef. I cook with my hands.
Yes.
I wash my hands. But when I'm doing something like this, sometimes you need gloves. For the amount of gloves that I wear in a year, it's okay. And it's easier than when you're on a pit in a set than trying to go and run to the sink, which isn't here.
Yep.
And so you have to be efficient about the way that you cook. When I cook at home, I don't wear gloves. Yeah. I wear gloves to mix meat, and really that's it. When you're cooking over a fire pit that's 400, 500 degrees, all right, I don't want the plastic melting to my hands, but the other thing is, germs don't live at those temperatures. They can't survive. So your hands need to become a little bit tougher. And so I prefer not to use gloves. But because of this show and because of the way it is, that's why I used gloves. And I know Greta she probably disagrees with me, and that young lady is fine to do so. But the reality of life is sometimes we have to do things that make it work. Yeah. And that's how I cook.
That's
be respectful of the food, be respectful of people, and be respectful of the environment all the way through.
Enough said. That's it, yeah. Ich habe Ted auch in Toronto schon kochen gesehen. Er hatte eine große Feuerstelle mit wirklich 800 Grad heißer Kohle und noch mehr. Er hat 10 cm drüber der Rost gehabt und hat da. How many steaks did you grill in Toronto at the event? It was about 40 steaks when you were flipping them by hand?
Yeah, 40, 50 steaks.
40 bis 50 Entrecote Steaks. Er hat sie von Hand draufgelegt und da war nur ein Spalt von ungefähr 15 bis 20 cm von Hand drauf und mit die Hände ins Eiswasser und dann Steaks wieder gewendet, immer wieder ins Eiswasser, also alles ohne Handschuhe. Und die meisten Leute standen auch nur fassungslos nebendran, sagen, warum benutzt der Mann keine Zange oder keine Handschuhe? Also, wie er auch jetzt gesagt hat, es gibt Situationen, wo es aus seiner Sicht sinnvoll ist, die Handschuhe anzuziehen, aber er als gelernter Koch arbeitet normalerweise mit bloßen Händen.
Hat Ted auch schon mal was versaut beim Grillen?
your number one rule is don't fuck it up. But did
That's
you ever fuck something up?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Of course.
All the time. If you're not fucking it up, you're not trying hard enough. You have to make mistakes. You have to adapt as you go. I always, being a chef, I always associate with like being a Navy SEAL. Only we're not that athletic. Okay? but when you get into, when you're cooking on a line and you're cooking for 100 or 50 or 20 people or 1,000 people or more, things happen, and you have to be able to adapt and move. And so Navy SEALs are designed to adapt to every situation and change as they do it.
Like
and that's what
engineers.
people happens in the kitchen. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to go, oh, something's wrong. I got to change. I got to do this. I got to shut it down. Sometimes I set things on fire and I'm like, oh, now I got to empty out everything and start over. And it happens. And don't be ashamed that you burnt it. You know, find another way to do it, or that you screwed it up. You just...
It's like I say, if you don't do anything, you make only no mistakes if you don't do anything.
That's right.
If you do something, shit happens.
Shit happens.
Or it can happen.
And that's it.
Also
And you-
was er gesagt hat, ist im Prinzip, er macht auch viele Fehler, aber das ist genau das, was die Lernkurve letztendlich ja ausmacht. Er vergleicht jetzt auch Köche mit Navy Seals. Das heißt also, was er sagt, man muss sich an eine Situation einfach schnell anpassen. Und das ist genau der Punkt. Du merkst, irgendwas läuft aus dem Ruder, dann gibt es zwei Möglichkeiten. Entweder läuft völlig in die Hose oder du findest einen Weg, es irgendwie wieder hinzukriegen. Und wenn 1000 Leute draußen sitzen, dann ist es vielleicht besser, es wieder irgendwie hinzukriegen.
And that's exactly what he said.
Ja.
Die Frage hatten wir schon. Auf was grillt Ted am liebsten? Ich sag mal auf
Offenes
Wut,
Feuer.
Feuer.
Holz, offenes Feuer, ja.
Genau. Wenn ihr noch Fragen habt, haut sie jetzt rein, sonst machen wir langsam Schluss. Würde mich freuen, noch ein paar Fragen. You like wood fire?
Wood fire. I love wood fire. Yeah, it's harder because you have to understand every wood is a little bit different. Sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's kiln dried, sometimes it's wet. And so you have to adapt to it. You're not always going to have the perfect situation for when you cook. So you have to look at the wood and say, well, it's a little bit wet. I'm going to have to dry it around the fire before I put it on the fire, or I'm going to have to really get that fire hot to get it dry. And it's more of a challenge, understanding different charcoals, because some charcoals are small pieces, some charcoals are big pieces, some are softer woods, some are harder woods. They all burn differently. And you have to adapt as a chef, as a barbecue enthusiast. You have to adapt to all of the ingredients. It's not just the food. The Kamado in this case is part of the ingredient.
Yeah.
It's what's going to make what we're going to do. The charcoal is going to add a certain amount of flavor. The wood is going to add another dimension of flavor. The dill, the onion, the garlic, the grilled cabbage.
And the chef itself.
And the chef itself, a little bit. You know, for me, I just like to cook. And I want to share my recipes and share my love of food with my friends and my family, because that's what life's about. We get one chance. Don't fuck it up. Have a good time and make it tasty every day, because you don't want to die and go, I missed a great meal.
Das ist auch genau die größte Herausforderung, auf Holz zu grillen. Ne? Und wir haben noch eine Frage, und zwar, wie steht Ted zu Sous Vide?
What's your opinion about sous vide? Maybe we should differentiate between, let's say, restaurant and home cooking.
Well, sous vide has its place, and there is nothing wrong with sous vide cooking. But there is an art to cooking, and to cooking without the assistance of cooking a bag. Sous vide, you want to have a perfect steak? Yes, you can cook it perfectly by cooking it in the water, in the bag, and then taking it out and quickly on the grill for a final sear. That's not barbecue. That's not grilling. That's not smoking. That's not learning how to use your grill.
It's just
That's
having a perfect steak.
It's just having a perfect steak. But you're not having a perfect steak. You're having a perfectly cooked steak.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But you're losing the flavors, the reaction between fire and meat and smoke and meat and herbs and garlic and all of those things impact how that steak, for example, will work. I don't not like sous vide because sous vide has a place. When you're catering for 1,000 people and they want 1,000 medium rare steaks, there's no other way to do it. Sous vide is perfect. If you want to feed thousands of people brisket, you can go outside and you can smoke it and smoke it and smoke it, but if you don't have the time, sometimes you can do them whole.
Like the pork shoulder.
Right, the pork shoulders can be done in sous vide. There's lots of ways to do it. I use it minimally. I use it for big functions to help me. But when it comes to my function like you were at, and we had 75 people and I was cooking 40 steaks, I grilled the steaks. They weren't done in water. The guests were expecting me as a chef
to prepare it,
to know how to cook a steak. And that's my job. And if you're on a grill, cook your steak.
So, die letzte Frage. Wann werden wir von Ted Reader zum Grillen eingeladen?
Du, wir oder
alle?
Alle. The people ask when will be the invitation for a big meetup at Ted's.
You come to Canada.
Yeah, like I did.
Like you
I
did.
was invited as his home, so
If you come to Canada and you call me and I happen to be in town, I'd be more than happy to cook you lunch in my backyard. You can arrive at 11 and I'll throw you out at 2. Guaranteed, I'll throw you out at 2. Divorce lawyer comes home at 2.
Yeah, I know.
All right? And we'll have some fun and we'll taste. You give me a heads up, let me know. Barbecue friends and family are always welcome to come into my backyard, see what I do, experience the way that I cook. And soon, there might even be a spot that you can go to. That's coming.
Auf Deutsch noch?
Also er sagt im Prinzip, jeder ist willkommen. Wie gesagt, ich war im Sommer, war ich in Toronto. Er sagt, wenn er zu Hause ist, wenn man Kontakt mit ihm hat, kontaktiert ihn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Wenn er zu Hause ist und Zeit hat, ist jeder gerne eingeladen. Ankunft um 11, um 2 Uhr wird man rausgeschmissen, weil um 2:30 kommt seine Frau nach Hause.
Und dann seid ihr schon dicht.
Und wie gesagt, ihr seid satt, habt sicher genug getrunken, also man sollte einen Fahrdienst haben. Ich hatte das Glück, dass eine Bekannte von ihm da war, die mich dann auch nach Hause gefahren hat, so konnte ich auch wunderbar trinken und es gibt genug bei ihm von allem.
So Freunde, und ich würde sagen, ich hoffe es hat euch gefallen.
Wir hatten Spaß.
Schaut wieder mal rein, es gibt jetzt dieses Jahr, machen wir mal ein paar Mal Live-Grillen, denke ich.
Gerne.
Das Studio steht und ich wünsche euch eine gute Zeit. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Danke an Ted.
Danke.
You're coming.
Thank you.
Thank
My pleasure.
You. Yeah.
And we're going to have some fun this
Ja, of
weekend.
course, ja.
Danke an
Get our
Heiko.
live coffee.
Danke an Heiko für die
Ja,
Übersetzung
gerne.
und wir sehen uns bei Grill, Chill, Barbecue und Lifestyle. See ya!
See ya!
It be tasty.
It's be tasty.
Having my burger now.
Yeah.
Mike,
That was cool. That
das
was
hast du noch einen
really
Burger
cool.
hier.
Huh?
Noch einen Burger
Krieg ich
hier.
den nach?
Ja, natürlich.
Do I have the honor to get another?
We have,
Get it.
we have
Wonderful.
We have more buns.